association with Midwest Whitetail. Parker Farm Service AFM Land Sales presents Chasing Creations been brought to you by Parker Farm Service, AFM Land Sales, The Great Outdoors, Surf and Turf, Shelby Motors, Gaston Auto Glass, Acorn Prints, Tim Harville Construction, Keep Round Heating and Air, American Cycle Works, Carolina Cars, Franklin Signs and Graphics, Allied Insurance, and Tire Country.
It's gonna be a good day. You're pounding through the trails in a Kubota RTV utility vehicle with a powerful diesel engine, durable hydrostatic transmission, four-wheel drive, power steering, and an 1,100-pound payload. It'll take you where you've never been before. A little place called Satisfaction. The Kubota RTV 900 with real tree camo. Every day should be this good.
Have you heard about Gaston County's best-kept secret, the Surf and Turf Lodge? Surf and Turf Lodge is not your ordinary fish camp. We offer a wide selection of top-quality menu items like our steak, chicken, ribs, chops, seafood, and don't forget about our Captain Jack's children's menu. Surf and Turf Lodge offers our full menu for dine-in and carry-out with our easy and convenient drive-through service. Stop by the Surf and Turf Lodge, conveniently located in Bessemer City. We're open Wednesday through Saturday for dinner and Sundays for lunch.
At Tire Country, we believe the best deal is not always the best price. If you spend a couple dollars extra now to get a better product that lasts longer and is made right here in the United States, you'll be way ahead in the long run. You'll leave Tire Country a customer for life. Just ask your neighbor. We've been keeping them on the road for over 30 years. Take advantage of 90-day financing with no credit check. All you need is a valid driver's license and checking account. This is your Tire Country. Union and Garrison next to Bojangles, Gastonia.
Franklin Signs started in 1996 with the goal of producing only quality handcrafted signs to fit the customer's budget. And from that goal, we have signs of all shapes, sizes, and construction throughout the country. We are now a handcrafted sign facility, also offering state-of-the-art computer equipment. Our goal is to develop long-term partnerships. Franklin Signs is dedicated to you because we have a vested interest in your success and ours. Call today for a free estimate.
This segment is brought to you by Parker Farm Service.
Thanks for showing up here on Chasing Creation again today. We're out here shooting our Hoyts and we're eating some good old southern muscadines. I'm telling you, you know when deer season is here upon us, muscadines are ripe, you're shooting your bows, it's coming in all parts of the country right now.
Yeah, we've already had some time in the stand this season, but on today's show, we're featuring Midwest Whitetail, who we here at Chasing Creation got involved with back in 2009. And we're going to introduce you to the mentor and founder of Midwest Whitetail, Bill Winke.
We love being a part of Midwest Whitetail, and today we're going to tell you a little bit about it. But first, we're going to Kansas with me on a fun whitetail hunt. Then we're joining Bill Winke as he chases another monster whitetail in Iowa. All right, we're up here at the farmer's garage, his barn up here in southwestern Kansas. Just want to show you his little history. He don't believe in mountain deer, but he's got some trophies from over the years. Make a lot of hunters sick, including myself, that a lot of these deer aren't mounted. Check it out. Welcome to Southwest Kansas. First day of rifle season. Got off the plane last night with my new wife, drove across Kansas. This is our third year out here. The reason we're in this spot this morning, this is totally untraditional from back east, tree stand hunting that we're used to. Last year, I hunted the same spot. I got up on this knoll behind me here. I saw probably one of my first Boone and Crockett's through the scope. He had a broke off main beam behind his G2. I've named him King Bone. He is the big daddy of this farm. We're back in the same spot this year, hoping he's gonna walk out. We've got a trail cam picture of him. It's kind of blurry, but we think it's him. And we think he's gonna go over 180. But there's some other nice deer out here that Mr. Farmer's been seeing. So we're gonna be happy with a nice mature whitetail out here. So we're gonna sit in, cuddle in. The wind's blowing about 30 miles an hour. I'm putting my toboggan on. My dad's filming Greg Bryant. When he gets behind the camera, he's dangerous. That's all I know to tell you. He's dangerous. Cuddle in with me. We're gonna see if these deer work their way out of these milo fields into this creek bottom to get out the wind. Had 6 does running from the field, heading into the creek about 300 or 400 yards up. Nothing has moved in this area at all this morning. We're going to do a stalk. We think we got the wind to our favor coming from the north, going to the south. We're going to stalk up and try to walk up on one. It's real noisy, so it's a good day to do some stalking. We're going to move up, try to ease up on these deer. We think probably a big boy in there with them. There normally is. I see him there. Where? Right there. Right in front of us. 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing. Got off the plane last night in Kansas City, Missouri. Drove across the state 5 hours with my newlywed, Miss Nicole Bryant. Mr. GB, old man Dad's behind the camera. First morning, got in at 10 o'clock. Big Daddy's down. Big Daddy's down. Hey, before we came to Kansas, me and my new wife were messing around in the living room. I threw my shoulder out, dislocated, had to go to the hospital. This was 2 nights ago. Put it in a sling all day yesterday, let it rest. If I keep it right here, I'm good. If I go too far, it hurts me. But it was just good enough to hold it up for this good. Looks like he's in the 140s, maybe 150. It's chilly, it's a beautiful day. Opening day of rifle season in Kansas. I'm gonna go wake my new wife up and show her what we've got over here. GB, Dad, it couldn't be no better than do it with your old man. Hey, if you don't know what you're missing, get your old man out of the bed and make him come film you, shoot a big deer. We're out here look up in the dictionary, Midwest whitetail, and right beside of it, you're gonna find Kansas. Opening day of Kansas, December the 2nd, 2009. We're gonna go see what this big boy looks like. First morning, 8:15, December 2nd. Let's go check him out, baby. Too many times I think we get out here and walk straight up to the buck. This is the anticipation right here. I'm just gonna sit here and take it all in. We're about 40 yards from this buck. And I'm just gonna enjoy myself. This is my tag for the year in Kansas. All right, let's go. Lay on down here, bud. Hey, it's awesome to kill a big monster buck, but the most special things happen when you're together. Yeah. I tell you, I could kill this by myself, and it would have been a great experience. The Lord blessed us. Bless the North Carolina boys one more time. But it makes all the difference in the world to have my old man with me. I tell you, I love him. He's done so much for me. If it wasn't for him, wouldn't be here. Yeah. He's been good to me. We owe him the credit. She's gonna drag him out, haul him out, clean him up.
Yeah, he
everything
for that.
It's a special deer right here with me. Got my wife with me for the first time ever. Dad behind the camera, and my buddies Chief Charlie and Mr. Hunter over there in the background. The peanut gallery. It's a cold morning. The cold air is moving in. We got a couple good days of hunting left. What do you think about it, sister?
I'm looking forward to mine.
Does this pump you up? Are you ready to shoot one a little bit bigger?
Bigger, definitely. This
is how you got to do it, fellas. You got to shoot one and bring them out here, get them excited about shooting them one, rub it in their face a little bit, and get them wanting to shoot one.
More than 40 years experience, AFM Land Sales has highly trained professionals qualified to give advice on the sale or purchase of timberland, agriculture, recreational, investment, and conservation properties. With offices located throughout the U.S., AFM Land Sales has been helping landowners acquire, improve, manage, and enjoy millions of acres of land throughout America. For more information, visit afmlandsales.com or call 855-AFM-LAND.
Does your car need a little pick-me-up? Let the experts at Gaston Auto Glass help. We're your one-stop shop for accessories, glass, and more for your car, truck, or SUV. Auto glass replacement, in-shop or mobile, with master-certified technicians. Window tinting, spray-on bed liners, custom wheels and tires. ARE, fiberglass caps and lids, and Retrax, retractable tonneau covers. As a premier Lumar dealer, we have the finest window film available, and we offer a limited lifetime guarantee on extreme liner spray-on. The perfect bed liner for your truck. Gaston Auto Glass. For auto glass and so much more. Stop by or call us today.
Allied Insurance is conveniently located on 321 in Clover, just 7 miles from the North Carolina state line. Allied Insurance covers both North and South Carolina, working in all lines of insurance: life, home, auto, business, motorcycle, and boat. We represent many insurance companies, saving you time and money. While you enjoy life, we'll work for you. Call for a free insurance comparison and remember, Allied Insurance, your insurance savings store.
Shelby Nissan has a new owner and we brought along a new attitude. We want to be your dealer for life, so we're offering free oil changes, free loaners, free shuttles, free nitrogen in your tires, and free car washes for the life of your car. Great cars at low prices at Shelby Nissan is what will bring you here. The way you're treated will bring you back again and again. Come see the great new attitude for yourself at Shelby Nissan, Highway 74.
This segment is brought to you by Keith Brown Heating and Air.
Good evening, folks. Good to see you here again on Chasing Creation. This week on our taxidermy tip of the week, we're going to talk about something that, you know, if you have an opportunity, it may happen in your lifetime. Let's just say that you go out on a hunt somewhere and you harvest an animal that's life-size, or you want to have him mounted life-size or something of that nature. The taxidermist can get a lot of help from a customer just by him using some references for you out there in the field. Naturally, this animal could possibly be completely skinned before it ever gets to a taxidermy shop. What you need to do, and you don't have to be an artist to do this, simply take you a piece of paper, make you a small sketch of an animal, take a measuring tape. We've talked about this in other episodes. Use this thing to give your taxidermist some references. On your sketch, give him some dimensions such as girth around the animal. All taxidermists use a dimension from the corner of the eye to the tip of the nose, as well as a measurement around the base of the neck near the ears. Now when this animal is skinned out, naturally all of those dimensions are going to be gone. But you'll have those references. Take a good photo. Carry each of those items to your taxidermist when you go in for a mount. He'll be able to go back and through some scratching his head and a little bit of leg work, he can come up with all that information himself. But if you give him some good starting reference points, you'll always receive a much better quality mount in the end. Thank you. You have a good week. Hope you have an opportunity to make a hunt like this someday.
Get all you need for the great outdoors at the Great Outdoors Cherville. Get all the gear and accessories to make that next fishing or hunting trip successful, plus a whole lot more: work clothes, footwear, archery equipment, and a huge selection of guns and ammunition. At the Great Outdoors, you'll find those hard-to-find local fishing lures everybody's talking about on the Bass and FLW tours. Plus, the latest from Barry's Custom Lures, hand-painted crankbaits, Brian's Bees, Strike King, and more. Hunters, there's a huge selection of outdoor clothing, tree stands, all the accessories, and a selection of guns that make Mr. Winchester, Smith & Wesson, and Ruger blush. The Great Outdoors is your bow hunting headquarters and is authorized dealers for several lines, including Matthews and Parker. The Great Outdoors has just what you need. If it has to do with the outdoors, it has to be at the Great Outdoors, conveniently located in Cherville, North Carolina at 112A Cherry Street. Call them 704-445-8848 or log on 24/7 at teamgreatoutdoors.com.
Here at American Cycle Works, home of the Carolina Thunder and proud members of the CBA, we're a Harley-Davidson and American V-twin service, parts, customizing, and accessory store. Our technicians are Harley-Davidson factory certified with over 30 years of experience. From a scheduled maintenance to a complete rebuild, no job is too big or too small, and we're fully insured for your peace of mind. So ride in and see us at American Cycle Works.
When it comes to carts, trailers, street rods, and classic cars, Carolina Cars and Custom Carts has got it all. Just look at all these hot rods. And golf carts. With financing available, Carolina Cars and Custom Carts has everything from standard carts ready for the course to fully customized carts. Our service techs can customize anything for you. Just pick out the accessories you want. Need a trailer? We've got all types of trailers right here. Get one with your cart. Make the drive down 321 in Gastonia to Carolina Cars and Custom Carts. You'll wish you did sooner.
This segment's brought to you by Carolina Cars and Custom Carts.
Well, that was fun being in Kansas and experience a recovery of Jeff for the first time and getting to see some monster bucks.
That's right, you're my good luck charm for a monster buck. Speaking of monsters, we're heading north up to Iowa with Mr. Bill Winke. If you've been around the outdoors any time at all, you've probably heard his name, seen him on Real Tree, or even seen him on his own show. He's got like over 3,000 articles published in different publications out there, and several thousand photos has been published. He is one of the top whitetail pros in our country, no doubt, knowledgeable, educated in his game. Now, his semi-live online hunting show that he just invented, so to speak, in 2008, we're glad to be a part of it, but it's one of the best things out there. It's cool to watch these online semi-live hunting shows because it brings your neck of the woods, it pinpoints what's going on there within either hours or days to when it just happened. So without further ado, enjoy Bill's hunt.
It's November 9th, Sunday morning, and as you can see, we're going to give you a pan here in a second of this location, but it's just a perfect spot. There's 3 ridges that all come together right down in front of the stand, and there's an open gate where all these trails converge. And this time of the year, with the bucks kind of moving from ridge to ridge looking for does, it should be a great spot. There's a standing cornfield out there too that kind of holds the deer right in this area. So there's a lot of stuff going for this location, and we're still right in that little sweet spot. I figure November 6th through November 10th, I always figure is about the best time of the season for killing a big deer. So we're still in the sweet spot. Hopefully it'll be a good morning, cold and windy, just a classic rut morning. So keep our fingers crossed on this one. Should be good.
My first reaction when I saw this buck was to grunt to him, but I've learned the hard way that sometimes you can do more harm than good by calling to him, because then you give him something to key in on and you kind of tense him up. So I decided just to let the deer pick his own direction. If he was going to turn and leave, then I'd call, and if he was going to come toward us, I was just going to be quiet and let him come. And as you can see, it worked out perfect. He turned and started heading right toward the stand. This is when I decided to shoot this buck. He turned his head off to the side, and I could see all that mass on his beam, and he just, a big old mature head. And from this point on, I was clipping my release on the string and getting ready. With this buck coming straight at the gate, I knew he was going to be head on, and once he got through there, he was going to peel off one way or the other. There weren't any really good shooting lanes in either direction, so I had to figure out a way to create a shot.
Well, I just shot a great buck. I was looking, he caught me totally by surprise. My knees are still shaking from the excitement of it, but I was looking back behind me on this kind of brushy, grassy ridge where they usually come from. And I glanced up, and he's out in the middle of this grass field already heading our way. And I said, "Hey, Thad, big buck." And Thad whips the camera around, and he probably picks him up at about 60 yards. And it was just a few more, maybe another 20 seconds, and the deer hit our ground scent where we walked in. And he locked up, and I thought for sure he was going to take off. I mean, he started looking around all tense. But fortunately, it's the rut, and these bucks aren't quite as cautious as they would be other times of the year. He just kind of shrugged it off and kept on coming, and this gate opening is only about 12 yards away from the tree. He comes right at it. Now he's head on. I had to do something to get a shot, because otherwise he was just going to be turning the corner and I wasn't going to have a shot on him. So I grunted, and he lifted his head up, and I just shot him right dead square in the chest. And I shoot 85 pounds, so it's not a problem with getting enough penetration to shoot him there, and it just smoked him. I mean, he ran across this little grassy field here, and he's probably laying dead. Well, I know he's laying dead, but he's probably only 60 yards away right now, so we're going to climb down and take a look at him. He's a great buck.
Look at this old brook. Oh, there's a bloody mess down in here. Stickers everywhere. Man, look at this guy. Big old heavy 10-pointer. Man, oh man. Well, I know what I need to do. I need to get him cleaned up so I can do a proper recovery here. I want to take a better look at him myself. What a great buck. Well, let me do that. Let me go and get some stuff and get him all cleaned up better. But that's a great deer. Well, here he is. I got him out and cleaned up. It's a beautiful big old 10-pointer. I'd say he maybe scores in the 150s. He's a little bit stubbed off on this side, some of these points, but doesn't matter. He's a big old deer. I'm real proud of him. He's an awesome buck. I think I might have some trail camera pictures of this deer from a different part of the farm, so I'm going to go back and run through those when I get back to the house. But it wasn't one of the deer that I was after, but you certainly don't look a gift horse in the mouth. When this guy came in, there was no question he was a shooter. So I'm going to get him loaded up and get him back to the house.
Man, it is always fun hanging around in the stand with Bill. Because if you can't learn hunting from Bill, then your learner is broke.
Yep, and you better catch us next week. It's our season finale, and we got another Kansas hunt with you featuring Daddy Greg.